This video will show you how to do page 40 from your math book. Below is a graph modeling the amount of sugar required to make Grandma's special chocolate chip cookies. So let's go ahead and check out this graph right here. I see that it's linear. So it's a linear graph. And it's passing through the origin. And what do you think I'm going to ask you right now? What is that? What kind of graph does this make it? What kind of graph is this? Okay. It's proportional. Okay. And that means that there's a proportional relationship that exists between the cups of sugar and the dozens of cookies made. Okay. This axis right here is the x-axis, and this right here is the y-axis. I don't see that labeled yet, so that's why we did it. All right. Okay, let's read the question. What does it want us to do? Record the coordinates from the graph. What do these ordered pairs represent? Let's go ahead and just record just like a couple of them. You don't have to do all of them. Let's just do a couple. Let's do, what's it counting by? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's counting by ones, but the ones that are in bold, they just go by fives. So I mean this right here is 0, 0, the origin. And I'm going to skip that one because it's too close to that. I don't have enough room to write. This one right here is what, 4, 6. Yep. Because that's counting by ones also. Okay, just want to make sure. And then let's go with this one right here. Let's go up here actually, just for fun. What's that point? That's 10, 11, 12. So that's 12, 18, right? Okay, whoops, I didn't label it. All right, that's good for now. Now, it says, what do these ordered pairs represent? Well, you know that it's x and y in the coordinates. So x, y, that's an x, y, x and y. And if you have any trouble like realizing that x is 12, so that would mean 12 cups of sugar make 18 dozen cookies, what you can always do is create a table, okay? That could always help you. Because it's all interrelated, graphs, tables, equations, and the unit rate with this unit, okay? X represents the cups of sugar. Y represents the dozens of cookies. I see I have 0, 0, 4, 6, what does it say, 12, 18. So the 0, 0 represents 0 cups of sugar and make 0 dozens of cookies. That's those cookies. 4, 6, that means 4 cups of sugar makes, don't say 6 cookies, it makes 6 dozen cookies. And 12, 18, 12 cups of sugar makes 18 dozen cookies. Okay, the next part, letter B. Well, Grandma's got 1 remaining cup of sugar. Oh no, Grandma. There's 1 remaining cup of sugar. How many dozen cookies will she be able to make? So let's start there. So she's got 1 left, 1 cup of sugar left. So it's right there. How many dozen cookies is she able to make? So you see how it's not at a perfect little intersection with the grid like this one or this one or this one? Then that makes it a little bit more challenging. So basically, this is giving me the hint that I need to find the unit rate. I want to know, I want 1 on the bottom, 1 cup of sugar on the bottom. So I need to find a relation or figure out how many dozens of cookies can be made with 1 cup of sugar. Sugar's on the bottom because I want the denominator to equal 1. So since I know this is a proportional table, I know this is a proportional graph, I can pick any value I want. Let's go with this one right here, okay? So I'm going to go y divided by x And Y is 6 dozen cookies. I abbreviated. Can be made using 4 cups of sugar. Okay, so we want to know how much dozens of cookies can be made using 1 cup sugar. So I set up a proportion right there. So to get to 4 to 1, no, you don't subtract 3. You divide it by 4, because it's got to be the way you have equivalent fractions is you're multiplying or dividing between them to figure out the missing values. So 4 divided by 4 gives me 1. So I have to also do that up here. That's divide, sorry. 6 divided by 4, what's that? 1.5. Okay. 1.5 dozen cookies can be made using 1 cup of sugar. Okay. Plot the point on the graph above. So remember how this is the y value, this is the x value. I can put that in my table. So when x is 1, y is 1 5/10, or 1.5. Okay? And where is that on the graph? Oh, I really didn't leave myself any room. Well, right here is 1. And then right there is 1. So 1 5/10 would be right 1, 1 5/10 is right there. Okay? And remember, when x is 1, the corresponding y value is the unit rate. So right there, that's the unit rate. Okay? The unit rate means there's 1.5 dozen cookies that can be made using 1 cup of sugar. So now it says, how many dozen cookies can Grandma make if she had no sugar? So this lady's got no sugar. So if she had 0 cups of sugar, she can't make any dozen cookies. She can't make anything, really. So I'm going to show you using the equation, okay? Well, for this equation right here, remember you set up y equals unit rate times x. X represents cup sugar. Y represents the dozens of cookies. Where do you substitute that 0 in for? No sugar. For cups of sugar or for cookies? Well, it'd have to be obviously for cups of sugar because it's labeled the same. So we're going to write down y equals 1 5/10 times 0. Well, 1 5/10 times 0 is 0. So she can't make any cookies without sugar. Any dozen, I guess any cookies, I guess, without sugar. Okay? Okay, bye.